Hello, Farid. Thank you for joining me today. Let's talk about the Indian window systems industry and how Profine is making it interesting for fabricators to work with the company. How has Profine been doing in India, and what have been your key milestones in terms of, say, expansion or innovation?
Stepped into this Indian market way back in 2005. In the initial years, we were importing from our subsidiaries in China as well as in subsidiary in Germany. And that was more like an exercise of building the market. China being the closest in terms of geographical location, it was a challenge for me personally to convince my German management to have a production unit in India. Because normally it doesn't happen that wherever you have your subsidiary, you have a production unit. We have only 10 production units across the world, whereas we are operating in 65 countries. It took 2 years for the complete planning, and in 2013, we had a production unit in Vadodara up and running. Our PVC resin supplies Reliance. They have their refinery plant in Hazira and Jamnagar. Again in 2017, we stepped our production unit at another facility in the same place in Vadodara. We have built this unit with a capacity of 15 extrusion lines. Right now we are running with 5 extrusion lines and 1 lamination line, but it's all geared up to further take another 15 extrusion lines. It's like a plug and play. This particular extrusion unit is right now with a built-up capacity of 6,000 metric tons, which can very well go up to 15,000 metric tons. We have best of the extrusion lines from Cincinnati, and we have best of the extrusion tools from Griner. The lamination line is again top of the range from a company known as Plasmic.
How large is your team and how large is your fabricators network?
My own team comprises of approximately around 99 people. Our extrusion lines are fully automated, so we hardly need too many people on that. As far as the fabricators or our channel partners are concerned, with Kommerling, we have approximately 97 channel partners all across India. They further have their own dealers and sub-dealers. We also decided to come up with our aluminium range also, which was AluPure, which is again our next baby, which we introduced in 2017. That has also grown very fast. Today we are having 115 fabricators or 115 channel partners in aluminium also.
If you were to give a kind of a guideline to investors who want to get into the window fabrication business, what kind of an infrastructure do they need to set up?
A decent machinery setup in the range of 75 lakh to 80 lakhs would be good enough for a window production unit of 100 units. If somebody wants to go majority into retail, then he can also do with a 50 unit production facility also. The other phase is how much area you're looking for. Okay, so somebody can start with a 5,000 square feet area also initially. If you get into projects, and suppose if the project gets delayed, then you might have to stock or store your windows at your place. Otherwise, if the production is regular and the supply is regular, then I would say a decent size of 15,000 square feet would be a good size. Another important factor which we have to consider is the working capital. If you are targeting projects, then the circulation of money is very slow. But if you're targeting retail, then the circulation of money is very fast, wherein you can get 50% advance, and by the time you dispatch another 30%, and by the time you install another 20%. Working capital, it can range from 20 lakhs to 1 crore or 1.5 crore.
How are you making it interesting for fabricators to work with Profine or trying to increase the size of the cake, so to say?
We are doing a lot of marketing campaigns, awareness programs. Some of them are on the commercial part. How do we sell the product? And most of the part is the technical part. We are also having knowledge box on our website. We have our experience center in our Vadodara facility. We have our fabrication center also in Vadodara facility. So if anybody is asking for any trainings or some exposure to see the complete range, So this, we are showing it on a physical basis. Dealership programs also we are promoting, wherein we are the extending hands of our channel partners, wherein we are collaborating and tying up a lot of these dealers with our fabricators.
Do you see many dealers converting into fabricators?
I would say almost 75% have converted, or I have seen the trend of them converting.
Are there any innovations that you have made in Kommerling and in AluPure that you would like to talk about?
There's a combination of aluminium and uPVC, which is AluFusion. We have a lot of color options. It's like the solid colors which we are offering. In terms of aluminium, recently we launched our system Opulence, which the market normally knows it as a slimline system. In September, again, we'll be launching two more new systems for higher glass thicknesses and for bigger openings. Next year, we will be coming out with another new system in AluPure. So we have the complete range. We have the lift and slide in Kommerling. We have the slide and fold in Kommerling. We have the tilt and turn in Kommerling. We are very much conscious towards sustainability. Our product is 100% recyclable. In Europe and other places, there's a mandate to use recyclable. In India, it has to be promoted much by the government policies. If you use something as a used product, people think it's second-hand. But a recyclable material in uPVC is much stronger than a virgin material. So we also use recyclable material to a certain limit of 5 to 7%.
So what is your outlook for the window systems industry in India? And what are the mega trends that you believe will take this industry forward?
Thermal insulation will play a major part, wherein bigger systems will come into this market. Bigger glass thicknesses, maybe 40, 41, 42 millimeter glass thicknesses. From single glass, we're moving to double glass. And some projects we're also seeing triple glass. India is going to graduate from this particular 58, 60 millimeter series to further 70, 76, 88 millimeter series. uPVC is hardly 10 to 12% in terms of the window material. So there's a huge scope for all of us to cover up for.